Welcome, and thank you for joining me in the chair today. Today's class is going to be just some gentle stretches that really focus on our legs and our hips and all things we can do from the comfort of our chair. So, whether you're having mobility issues and it's difficult to get up and down from the floor, you are having balance challenges, you're sitting in an office, or you simply enjoy the change that chair yoga offers, thank you for joining us. So, we will find that nice, tall, seated position. Have your feet be grounded on the floor. If for any reason you're coming up onto your heels, I recommend just grabbing a block, um, a book or two, so that you can really feel like you are stable in this position. We will be using our block or a ball for one of our exercises a little bit later. So if you don't have that on hand and ready, I invite you to pause the video and just go grab that. So again, tall through the spine. Let the shoulders be heavy. You can either let them hang loose at your sides or let them rest gently in the lap. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths together. Option here to lift the arms as you inhale. As you exhale, let them fall back down. And deep inhale. Slow exhale. Once more. Good. Give those shoulders a couple little rolls. It doesn't matter if they are the same time or one after the other, both directions. I know we're working on the legs, but we want to keep that upper body just feeling a little bit looser. All right, let's get into those legs. We're going to start by sending that right leg straight out in front of us. Scooch yourself a little bit closer to the edge of the chair just so you can really feel all of that length along that right leg. Left leg is going to stay bent. And then start to pull your toes towards your face. Just gentle enough that you start to feel the back of the leg engaged. Grow tall through the spine. We're going to move with our breath. Exhale, lean forward towards that right foot. Inhale, rise up. Trying to keep that flat back. If you find you are moving a little bit slower or a little bit faster than I am, that's perfectly all right. As long as you are moving with your breath, getting a little bit of stretch, and then gently releasing. Good. We're going to take 2 rounds with a little bit longer of a hold. So grow tall again. Exhale, lean forward, holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. One more. Lean it forward. Toes are still coming back. 2, 1. Rise up. Bring that leg back in. If you need to take a little bit of movement, a little bit of shake with the legs, go ahead. And we're going to take that all on the left side. So left leg out, toes pull back, tall spine, moving with our breath. Exhale forward. Inhale to lift. And if you can, while you're doing any of these stretches, when we do a left side and a right side separately, see if you can note some changes, some differences between the right and the left side. They don't have to be anything significant or painful. And there's no right or wrong to these observations. It just allows us to get a little bit more connected to what is happening in our body. All right, we're going to take those a little longer holds. So grow tall again. Exhale, lean, holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax up. And one more. 2, 1. Rise up. Bring that leg in. A little bit of shakes. All right, stay on the edge of your chair. We're going to take both feet out. Flex both the feet towards the face this time. We're just going to hold here. Tall spine. You start to get a little bit of a shake in the leg. Good, relax it. Maybe relax those ankles. All right, again, both toes pull back. Tall spine. If you need the help of your chair, you can plant those hands behind you, get even taller. Oop. Don't relax those toes though. Good, and now relax. We're going to take that once more. All right, tall spine, toes pull back. And relax. Beautiful. All right, we're going to open up those legs. So if we were standing, this would be a goddess pose for us. We want that pelvis tilted just a little bit forward, tall spine, chest lifted, and we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a pressure here on inside of the legs. So we're pushing the legs and the legs are resisting. So our legs are pushing back into our hands. So it is working the legs as well as into that hip a little bit as well. Might not feel like much. I promise you it's doing some work. Good, and relax. Perhaps give those legs a little bit of a little movement. All right, one more. Press and resist. And again, relax. Let's grab our block or a ball. Option here, even a pillow, it can be helpful as long as it's in a little bit of a thicker pillow. We just want something that is going to need to be held between our legs. So as soon as we place it here, we want a little bit of movement. Ball is actually probably one of the harder things because it has that round shape. There's only so much surface tension being held there. So we're going to press our legs inwards here into this block. And tall spine with whatever we're doing, unless I say bend, we want that nice tall spine. Good, relax. Perhaps hold on to the object. Again, a little bit of pressure. Press in. Good, relax. Once more, press it in. And release. Lovely. Set that off to our side. Let's come back to just our right leg. We're going to either hold underneath the thigh, or if it's available to you, hugging in the shin. We're just going to pull it towards the chest. And see if you can release that left hand and pull the leg just open out to the side a little. Good. Come back through center, relax it back down, maybe give it a little straighten. And then left leg, hug it in, tall spine. Perhaps we can release that right hand, open the leg out to the left a little. Back in and give it that straighten if you need it. All right, straighten out your left leg and then cross your right leg so the ankle is just above your knee on your thigh. If this is already feeling like this is where our flexibility is at today, that's perfectly fine. Just stay there. Perhaps bring a little bit of a bend into your knee so you can plant that foot, but it's still mostly straight here. If it's available to you, you can start to bend the foot just a little bit more. If you feel like you could go a little bit further, there's a couple options here. The first option is actually to bring your block underneath that bottom foot and then bring your leg over. So this does bring that leg closer to our chest. Second option, and or you can start to lean a little bit towards this leg. Now we want to think of bringing our chest in front of our shin instead of down below. So we still have that nice tall spine. And take some nice slow breaths here. Good, release. You can lean back if you need to, so we can uncross that leg. Perhaps move the block over, but also recognize that one of your hips is going to be a little bit tighter than the other. So what you can do on your right side, you may find you need a little bit of a different option on your left. For the majority of us who are right-handed, our right hip tends to be the more flexible side just because of everyday simple activities. So if you do find that one having a block underneath you is a little bit more uncomfortable on the side, take it out for now. But again, find where you feel a little bit of a stretch in the hip. Perhaps we lean forwards. Taking those deeper breaths. And we'll slowly release. Coming back to that edge of the chair, take a little bit of a movement with those hips. So those knees sway side to side. All right, come back into the middle. Press yourself back into the chair a little bit. If you need that block underneath your feet again to help you feel grounded, you can scooch that underneath you. Tall spine, shoulders nice and heavy. We'll close out our practice with just 2 deep breaths together. Inhale, reach the arms up again, if that's available to your shoulders. And slow exhale, hands come through heart center. Once more, inhale. And slow exhale. Let those hands rest together against the chest. I thank you for joining me in the chair today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.